Hello, my glitter-bombed bibliophiles and Eurovision evangelists. Welcome to the literary rave you didn't know you needed, where books meet bangers and metaphors get milked, and the emotional trauma is scored by synth pop. Today's theme is books paired with Eurovision 2025 songs, because every track deserves a narrative arc, a dramatic spiral, and a Goodreads review written at 2 a.m. in eyeliner. It is Eurovision 2025 and I love Eurovision. My parents are from Europe, my dad is from Greece, my mum is from Greece, Spain, England and Ireland. My children are half Maltese, so there's a lot of European blood pumping through my veins. But don't worry, I am not patriotic when it comes to voting. So I'm going to tell you about my top 6 contenders and who I think might be the fan favorite or the winner of Eurovision, and I'll be giving you the books that match. Every year I like to dress up as one of my favorite contenders from the previous year, and if you didn't guess, I am Bambi Thug. But grab your mirror ball and let's go party. So these are in no particular order, they're just my favorite 6, and I will include the 7th option, which is the one I think will win. So we've got Malta with Miriana Conte and her song Serving. Fun fact, this is originally called Serving Cunt, which fab, but obviously they've toned it down for Eurovision because censorship. I'm going to start by giving you a brief snippet of the lyrics, which also might help give context as to why I've chosen the book I've chosen. Watch the words coming out your mouth. Hands crossed, don't dare stand out. Follow the crowd, follow the crowd. Pull up, make 'em all bow down. Shut up. I'ma be real loud. Follow me now, Only lovers, no enemies. Feel it round me, queen energy. In my power, a higher me. Here's the secret remedy. So this song to me is giving bold energy, empowering themes, and unapologetic flair. So I was thinking these books have got to contain self-confident characters into queer and drag cultures, all serving looks, lines, and legendary attitude. When I hear the phrase, serving I think fierce drag queens. So naturally my pick for this is Drag Queens Down Under by Art Simone. I'm only choosing books that I've actually read. This book is bold, high impact, and oozes empowerment. It's serving diva queen energy. The next song I really liked was by Chechia, and it's Adonis's Kiss Kiss Goodbye. Blow me a kiss goodbye, no more tears to dry. One kiss of love, one kiss of desperation. In a moment, 2 of us collide. There's no other place to hide. Only one survives when the night arrives. Will you be my ride or die? Now, the song is giving moody synths and a heartbreak anthem. However, the official film clip of this shows a time-traveling queer romantic. So I took that and I ran with it. It's not just a music video, that's a whole genre. The time travel, the tragic love, and the stylish existential crisis combo is eating. And so I chose the book This Is How You Lose the Time War by Amal El Mukhtar and Max Gladstone. This book is about 2 rival agents from warring futures who leave each other secret letters across time and fall devastatingly in love. It's lyrical, romantic, and aching, like a cosmic version of Kiss Kiss Goodbye. Now there's a high chance I will end up with lipstick on my teeth with this lip combo, so please just do me a solid and ignore it if that's the case. Next we have Germany's with Abor and Tinabola. This is just a dance bop. Chalk silhouettes on the sidewalk, a crime scene between us like CSI. You said, I'm sorry, baby, for the first time. Should have known then that was the end of us. I'm also going to apologize for the change in lighting. I might have to increase this. Do I need to increase this, make this brighter? Because it's nighttime. This song is a crime scene of the heart. So I wanted books that feel like emotional thrillers disguised as breakups, poetic violence, heartbreak as a war zone, and rebirth in stilettos standing over the emotional wreckage. So I chose Acts of Desperation by Megan Nolan, which is about a toxic relationship rendered like a slow, sensual car crash. It's desire, degradation, and the unraveling of self. You feel like you're reading a diary found at the scene of a romantic massacre. Now, the next song surprised me. If you've been watching my channel for long, you know that I have a personal phrase that I say when something is really sad or depressing, and that is espresso depresso. So even though this doesn't contain the exact phrase espresso depresso, it's close enough. And that song is Estonia's Espresso Macchiato by Tommy Cash. Ciao bella, I'm Tommaso, addicted to tobacco. Me like me coffee, very importante. No time to talk, scusi. My days are very busy, and I just own this little restaurante. Life may give you lemons when dancing with the demons. No stresso, no stresso, no need to be depresso. This song was giving light-hearted satirical mockery of Italian stereotypes, espresso obsession, fashion drama, luxury addiction. So look, hear me out, hear me out. I haven't read many books by Italian authors. I don't think the My Brilliant Friend series by Elena Ferrante is going to work with this. And I've also not read many books set in Italy. So the pickings were slim, okay? So I've gone with Lesbian Euro MILF by Laura Lovelace. It's about a young woman, a hot Italian rich MILF, unquestionable fashion, forbidden lattes, and European extravagances. I'm gonna leave it there. Next up, we have Australia's submission, which is Milkshake Man by Gojo. Come and take a sip from my special cup. I heard that you could use a little pick-me-up. What can get you high when you're oh so sad? It's the milk from the Milkshake Man. This song makes me want to twirl in neon sunglasses and reclaim my queer joy with confetti, cannons, and sass. The man is clearly a walking metaphor, and I would absolutely give him a lick. It's fun, flirty, filthy, and fabulous. So I would pair it with Greedy by Jen Winston. This is a bisexual memoir, manifesto, chaotic girl diary about wanting everything. Validation, love, kink, sex, carbs, and better bi representation on television. Together, these songs say, I'm horny, confused, and wearing something sparkly from the thrift store. I want emotional intimacy and a milkshake. They feel like sobbing in the club bathroom because your crush said they don't really get labels, while Milkshake Man drops from the ceiling and tells you to love yourself with whipped cream. It's self-expression, campy humor, and individuality that isn't just queering the canon, they're shaking it, licking it, and tossing whipped cream on top. Then we have Croatia with Marko, I should have looked how to say their surname, I'm sorry, Marko Božnjak, apologies. And the song is Poison Cake. Take a bite of my poison cake. Been cooking in my cauldron late. You're never ever going to stay awake. You're going down, down, down. You thought I was a servant slave, but I am just a serpent snake. You better genuflect and pray. The song is giving emotional murder ballad wrapped in a glitter cape. It's high drama with frosting and fangs. A breakup song that uses culinary metaphor as emotional weaponry. So I was thinking stories that blend dark fairy tale energy, emotional intensity, and a touch of theatrical flair. So the book I chose is The Gingerbread Queen by Carrie Ann Noble. This is a lush, witchy YA novel that follows Maud, who's abducted by a gingerbread witch and must escape her candy-coated prison before her soul gets baked into the family recipe. It's a tale of resilience, feminine rage, and saccharine darkness. It's dessert made deadly. Now, I know that this novel is more Germanic rather than Slavic, but it's got the witchy vibe, people in peril, the enchanted forest, and most of all, sugar as danger. So I think it kind of goes with the angst opera. And then we have the contender that I think will win. So this is who I think is going to take it out, and it's Sweden's Kaj Barabada Bastu. The clock strikes, now is the time. All worries will soon disappear. The best cure for body and soul. 4 wood-panelled walls. We're going to have a sauna, steam up, and release all stress today. The whole song is about having a sauna. It's got a quirky charm, regional pride, and playful nods to Swedish sauna culture. I could have done a non-fiction book about Swedes and how they're happy, but I wanted to go with a fiction rec. Any one of them would have suited, but I ended up going with a Swedish national treasure, well, someone who I think is fantastic, and that's Fredrik Backman. And I'm going with the first book of his that I read. I wouldn't say it's the most applicable to this particular song, but it's the one that introduced me to this man. And that is Anxious People, which is about a failed bank robber who accidentally holds up a group of strangers hostage in an apartment viewing. It's a hilarious, touching, and deeply human story about forgiveness, absurdity, and connection. It's classic Bachman, chaos with heart. So let's recap the bops and the books. Australia brought us Milkshake Man, Scooped with Greedy by Jen Winston, a bisexual anthem with sprinkles and self-awareness. And then we have Croatia's song Poison Cake, and we bit into The Gingerbread Queen, where fairy tales are fatal and sugar has trauma. Germany gave us Baller, and I matched its emotional war zone with Acts of Desperation. Cry harder but hotter. Malta dropped serving, and I served it back with Drag Queens Down Under, because real queens cry in wigs and heels. Chechia's Kiss Kiss Goodbye demanded soul-crushing passion. So I gave it This Is How You Lose the Time War. Queer agents in love, writing each other across centuries like it's a Tumblr poem. Estonia went full espresso-fueled satire. And I responded with Lesbian Euro MILF by Laura Lovelace, because sometimes the only answer to irony is sensual slickness and satin robes. And lastly, we have Sweden, who gave us Bara Bada Bastu, a national sauna bop. And I paired it with Anxious People, where everyone's stressed, undressed, and accidentally forming meaningful connections, just like you do in a sauna. So those were all the books that I recommend to go with this year's Eurovision songs that I enjoyed the most, my top contenders. I have not seen any of the preliminary finals, so I chose before anybody got eliminated. I wouldn't be surprised if all of the ones I liked were eliminated, because I don't always have popular taste. Oh, some lady is watching me film through my window. Isn't it fun being observed? However, I'm sure Sweden's in the final. I am going to be going to a Eurovision party at my ex-husband's house. I'll probably be the only one that is dressed up, but we're going to have fun. We're going to place bets and see who wins. I am also wearing a perfume today, and today's perfume is In Love with Everything by Imaginary Authors. And this perfume is like an 80s coming of age movie in scent form. It's fizzy, bright, and just a little bit rebellious. It opens with this electric burst of raspberry lime soda. The fruitiness is very tart and candied, almost like the memory of sucking on a raspberry Sunny Boy at a roller disco. Maybe Australia only has Sunny Boys, but that's what came to mind. There's a very airy citrus note, which is probably the grapefruit and the tropical punch accord, and also an undercurrent of warm musk and soft orris, which gives it a skin scent like dry down, intimate finish. And despite its playful opening, which it is, it matures into something a bit more cozy, but it smells like the rush of your first crush. Thrill of skipping school to chase ice cream trucks, and the sugar high of carefree youth. It's for people who love fruity, fun, and playful fragrances, and for people who want a scent that says, girls just wanna have fun. Now, for my very first initial impression, straight away, it smelled like sipping pink lemonade whilst rollerblading with your girly pops by the beach in your neon lycra with your knee-high socks and a fluoro scrunchie. That was the initial vibe. The book that I would pair with this fragrance is Weetzie Bat by Francesca Leah Block. It's surreal, candy-colored, rebellious California punk fairy tale vibes. It's full of neon romance, found family, queerness, joy mixed with melancholy, and a deep belief in magic in the everyday. It's for people who feel too much, love too hard, and believe in beauty despite it all. Now remember, Eurovision may just be a song contest, but for me, it's a lifestyle and sometimes a book club. So let me know which Eurovision entry is your Roman Empire. And I'll leave you with the footage from the Eurovision party and who the winner was. Did any of the 7 that I mentioned take out this year's competition? You'll soon find out. Until next time, read with passion, cry in sequins, serve with cream, and stay wild, Euro child.
That's really hurting my eyes. Yeah, it's fine. It's like...
Okay, I have to do a caveat. I thought I watched all the contestants and I did not see Austria's. I think they definitely, well, I know they definitely would have been in my top selections. So I'm kind of bummed. If I could quickly think of something tonight that would suit Austria's song, I'll add it, but I'm kind of like at the party, but that's my bad. They should have definitely been one of my contenders. That opera, dance, tune, vocal range was just phenomenal. Okay, I'm predicting Austria's going to win. So I've changed my vote from Sweden to Austria. Switzerland got 0 points.
She's like, yep, this is how many we got.
Wow, we all think Austria's going to take it. They're fourth. We think they're going to win. What happened to this?
Austria's going to win.
The way the voting is going, it seems like...
Where's Spain? Spain didn't even make it.
It's going to be Austria.
It's going to be Austria.
Second place.
Yeah, second place.
Yeah, your doppelganger got second.
Yeah.
on to this in just a few seconds. We will know the winner, and one of these artists will take home.
Is this man with her? Because I don't approve.
Israel, after your jury points, and
Is this man with her? He's
Yeah,
on
I'm like, I don't approve. He looks too old for her.
currently in the lead. With 3
Oh, they're going to get it, surely.
It's Austria, for sure.
You will not get any more.
Australia.
Look how beautiful I am.
Come on, alright, tell us. They drag it out so long, my god.
They need a
100
exact.
points. The night is yours.
He only needs 99.
At least 200 points.
100.
At least 200.
Yeah. From the audience, you have received
I'm scared.
357 points.